COVID has absolutely destroyed me. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and wow, things have gone downhill, that's for sure. Since Swansea, I really haven't been posting much on the channel because it has been horrific, absolutely horrific. So, since my last video, I suspected that I already had COVID and I was already ill for maybe 4 or 5 days. Then it got a lot worse. It got so bad. I mean, this has been the worst illness I have had in my life. I'm not exaggerating it. It was horrific. It's just so bad. And I didn't get specifically tested for COVID, but I suspect it was because I did lose my taste. I lost my appetite. And it was just the most horrific illness I've ever had. I cannot express how disgusting it was. Oh my God. And it was just the fact I was away on a training camp where it was great to see Freddie and Leon training well, and that was really nice. But on the flip side, it was also really hard because I was like, I just want to be out training with those guys and I can't, and I feel horrific. And anyway, I'm feeling a lot better now as of pretty much yesterday. And so I've basically done nothing or not much for a long period of time now. I had ideas of races and that's kind of gone completely out the window. Obviously didn't do Tallinn, then thought about doing Italy. Definitely am not going to do Italy now. And I'm just suffering at the minute, and I think I'm at the back end of it. I'm suffering with, what's it called, post-viral fatigue or something. I mean, it's been pretty bad actually, like just waking up and doing daily tasks that should be easy make me really tired. Like just walking up the stairs, I'm like, should probably go for a nap. It's exhausting. And even like a 30-minute jog just wipes me out for hours, which is really frustrating because I'm like, I just want to get back to training. I'm feeling horrific, and my worst enemy is that Training Peaks fitness graph that was like up here and it's absolutely plummeted, and I'm supposedly as unfit as I've been for a long time. I think it will be fairly simple to get back to fitness, but we just need to tiptoe a little bit because I don't want to risk long-term health issues. You know, I've heard people say like, if you get back to training too quickly after COVID, you can risk like scarring the heart. You can end up with long COVID. Those are all things I want to avoid. So as much as I want to be racing, I need to be sensible. And I guess the most bitter pill to swallow here is that this season, I was really hoping that it would be like, weird to describe, like the season, you know? I had 2 wins back to back. That was amazing. And I was like, cool, we're on a roll. This is going to be a season that I break through the ranks and I showcase my ability and I get all the results that I want. And you know, I signed contracts with great sponsors and this sets up my career. And then I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's not going to happen. So anyway, we just need to accept what's happened and just move on. And I'm at a point now where I think I can start moving on. I can start training properly. The post-viral fatigue is starting to ease off a little bit. I'm starting to feel more and more energy and more motivated as well. It's only the last few days where I've actually wanted to do some training. Every other day I've just forced myself through something and it's been horrific. But I've actually, the weekend that I'm in right now, I've actually wanted to get outside. I've wanted to train. So that's really nice. And so going forward, I should be able to do some training. Now, does this mean my season is completely over? No. But if I didn't have the World Champs at the end of season, yes. So I've qualified for the World Champs in December. It's December 15th. It's, I believe, 14 weeks away from today, or when I'm filming this video. So that gives me a good amount of time to get as fit as I possibly can for the 70.3 World Champs. Now, actually, the way to look at this, I think this illness is almost like a blessing in disguise. Like it's really pissed me off and it's not a nice thing to deal with, but it's forced me to recover now. And then if I have a really good build into the Worlds, I could be in the best shape of my life and potentially other people that show up to the Worlds, because it's in December, they could have had a really long season and they could be a little bit burnt out and not race as well as they could. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, if I didn't have that, then I definitely would call the season, because there's not enough races really to get super fit for right now, unless you want to travel to different places over the world. You know, the European season is going to be close to an end in October, and I'm not going to be race fit essentially for that, I don't think. So my ultimate goal now, basically the big picture here is we go all in for the 70.3 World Champs in New Zealand in December, and I'm going to be documenting everything building towards that. We've got, 13, 14 weeks of that. Essentially, we're starting from fresh. We're making out that I'm coming out of, let's say, like a mini off season, and I'm going through a base phase, race build phase, everything like that. And that'll be really cool to go into the Worlds in the best shape I possibly can, but be racing, like a world championship field, and just see where I stack up against people. That's why I wanted to do the Europeans in Tallinn, is because I wanted to step onto a bigger stage and see where I fare against other people. So at least I've still got an opportunity for a championship race this year. It is slightly frustrating that the idea is only like one more race this season. I thought about potentially doing 70.3 Western Australia, which is 2 weeks before the Worlds, but thinking about travel, logistics, everything like that, I think I would sacrifice a better result at Worlds to then do Western Australia, and it's like, what's the priority there? So I think I'd rather just gear up for the Worlds, have a really decent block. Now, there is a French race that a few of the guys in the Valley are going to be doing, like Freddie Webb, Connor Keeler, a few other people. So Challenge Buku, I think my pronunciation is going to be horrific. So any French people, I apologise. That is on the 9th of October. So I've got essentially 5 weeks until that race. Now, I don't know if I'm going... I kind of want to do it. We'll just see how we feel. I'm not going to make any decisions just yet on whether I do it or don't do it. If I don't do it, I'll go out and I'll support everyone, and it will be a good weekend. If I do it, I'll probably be a little bit rusty, and it will potentially be a good opportunity though to just have a good hit out basically. So those are the goals, right? The Worlds is 100%. That's what we're going for, 15th of December, and then potentially that challenge race, just as like something to focus on in the next 5 weeks. But right now, we're getting back to training. I'm not feeling fit at all. I'm feeling the exact opposite. And this has just been horrific, man. But, we just gotta, take the punches and keep on moving forward. And so thank you very much everyone who's been checking in with me, but also being patient about me uploading videos and stuff like that. It's just, I've not been A, in the mood, and B, there's been nothing to document apart from me being sulky and miserable. So going forward, we are going to be documenting a lot of stuff going forward to the World, so I hope you're really looking forward to it. I appreciate the patience from everyone, but we're still swinging, all right? We might be down, but we're still swinging, and I'm going to give it a really good go, and I'm looking forward to it. There's a big mountain to climb, and it feels slightly daunting right now, but we're going to give it a go. One foot in front of the other, and we'll get there. So thanks very much everyone for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one.